YOLO is an acronym that was recently added to the dictionary. It was made popular by rap sensation Drake, and it means you only live once. Now, YOLO is quite the catchphrase. It rolls off one's tongue, quite nicely. It has taken the world by storm, and understandably so. I think the thought behind YOLO is that we only get one life, and as such, we should live it as best as we can. Now, I believe this thought motivates many persons to do well. I never say YOLO because that is not for my life. I concur with the Apostle Paul in 1 Corinthians 15 verse 19 when he says, "If we only have hope in this life, then we are of men, of women, of human beings most miserable." While I do endorse the idea that we should live the best life we can now, I don't agree that this is the only life we have to live. This means that we've got to live knowing that if we live for Jesus in this life, then we shall live again. I won't pretend as though I hate my life here. I don't. With its ups, its downs, its challenges, its smiles, its frowns, I love my life. But the life that I live here is not as good as what I've been told awaits me in the earth made new. Jesus said in John 14, 1-3, "Let not thy heart be troubled. You believe in God? Believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I have gone to prepare a place for you. And if I go to prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there you will be also." If you look at the Revelation 21 and Revelation 22, it talks about us walking on streets of gold. It talks about so many beautiful things. So I know that even though I love life here, it is nothing compared to that which awaits me. Let me give you an idea of what life will be like in the earth made new compared to how life is now. In that city, we are told it is made of gold and all sorts of precious stones that we'll be walking on. Down here, however, we work every day harder and harder trying to get paper. And I might even dare to say that elusive paper. Then, secondly, there will be no sickness there. Down here, we have fears and anxieties as it relates to many illnesses such as cancer, Ebola, chikungunya, HIV/AIDS, you name it. And then there will be no more death there, praise the Lord. No more separating from those we love like we have it right down here. And the final one I want to share with you is that there will be no more night there. I think I'm hearing a hooray for those persons who are afraid of the dark. Just a few examples. I'm sure you get the picture. If we accept YOLO, you only live once, without question, then it would mean for us that this is it. Nothing goes beyond this life. If I only live once, then let me make the most of it, not giving any thought for tomorrow. The wise man Solomon had this to say in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 11 and verse 9. "Rejoice, O young man, in thy youth, and let thy heart cheer thee in the days of thy youth. Walk in the ways of thine heart and in the sight of thine eyes. But know thou that for all these things God will bring thee into judgment." So here's my take. They say YOLO, I say YO-LO. You only live once. Not. All of us will be raised again according to the word, either in the first resurrection or in the second resurrection. The first risers will go and live their second and brand new life of eternal bliss, while the next set will only get up to collect their pay of eternal death. You can find that in the book of Revelation. YOLO, you only live once. Not. Be blessed and inspired. This is Carrie Ann Francis.